That's right. It's Wayne's World. It's been that kind of week. I am Phil, and joining me once again to pander to the latest craze, Black Panther, is...
Hey, yo, it is Lilith Hellfire. And what? Wayne's World on a Friday? After dark?
It's about to go down. Although, it's not that late, so Lilith might not be drunk yet.
I'm not. So it won't be as fun, guys. Sorry.
And yes, just like last episode, we're pandering about Black Panther, but we're actually talking a issue of Deadpool, number 44, from, I believe it's the year 2000.
Yes, you would be correct. September 2000.
In the year 2000.
And one of my favorite comic book writers wrote it.
Yes, Christopher Priest.
Christopher.
Now, I didn't read, I didn't read the Black Panther books around this time, although I would like to get them, but, so I guess Black Panther was injured in a fight with Killmonger?
Yeah, was this during the time where his sister took the mantle from him?
No, this is actually, like an Avengers Mansion. I guess Killmonger, won the right to be Black Panther in their fight.
Oh, it's this time period. Okay.
Yes. Because, you already saw Black Panther, spoiler alert, but, that's who
Go see it. You'll have fun.
Yeah, well, once this comes out, I'm sure everyone will have seen it, including me, but, that's who Michael B. Jordan's playing, right? Killmonger?
Okay. Did a great job. Honestly, I only went for him. I felt so bad that they blew it with Fantastic Four. So it was great to see the MCU pick him up and give him a Chris.
Yeah. I mean,
although he's the villain, but still, I think he's the best thing about him.
Hey, I mean, people love Tom Hiddleston in that Loki role. So, I mean, people can love the villains too.
They love Tom Hiddleston. They don't really like Loki. I can't stress that enough. I know plenty of fangirls, and they're like, eh.
Okay, but some of the fangirls, I think, discovered him through Loki, though.
Maybe.
Some.
Anywho, this issue is kind of quirky and kooky because, that's kind of Christopher's MO, honestly.
I mean, it starts off, T'Challa's injured, so he's going all Professor X with the hover chair.
I gotta get me one of those, man.
Oh, Lord. She's like, I'm so old. I'm 31 now. I need a hover chair. No, you just want...
I want a Flash Thinker hover chair, though.
You just want it... Oh, Lord. You just want it at 2:30 when you're drunk off your butt and you're just like...
Take me to Taco Bell!
Honey, I can't walk home. If you don't want to carry me, get me a hover chair.
Mm-hmm. Mess already. This was actually a fun issue, though.
Oh, yeah.
But for the life of me, though, I was just like, how did this crossover happen? I mean, I know it's Deadpool, but really,
was Priest writing both books at the same time?
Maybe.
Because I'm pretty sure he was the writer on Deadpool at the time, and then at the Black Panther. Because that's usually a lot of times when they're like, why the heck are they crossing these two characters over? It's usually it's the same person writing both books.
Only one person can get away with that in modern day, and that's Tim Seeley. Sorry, I had to get my DC moment in. Sorry, guys.
Oh, jeez. But anyway. I don't know. Some of the issues I wasn't sure, in some of the previous issues, if Priest got Deadpool's humor, but I thought in this issue I think he did, which was especially surprising because there were so many characters in this book.
Yeah. I just like the tagline. It's Tony Stark's worried about political things. Meanwhile, Deadpool fights the Avengers over a cat.
A big cat?
So funny. Just and then it's what is the tagline for this one? What kind of Wakanda Merc are you? I was just oh my God, this is just too much. Part 1 or Wakanda Merc.
Where Deadpool, I mean, there's a puppet there, but Deadpool threatens his own hand. I know it that way.
Oh, the only girl that I ever loved you. Don't do that.
What?
His hand.
Oh!
This podcast is rated 10.
Friday night peer people.
The sun is down. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
No wonder Charlie Esser doesn't listen to this. Hi, Tristan. Dad, what do they mean by his loving his hand?
I don't know. Yeah, I found this issue to be funny and exciting, but it's all fluff and no substance for me, really, I guess because I wasn't like invested in the whole story around it. You know, it's kind of like when you read a random issue.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. I wasn't reading Black Panther at the time, so it was kind of like, okay, who's the crazy guy with the puppet Deadpool's talking to? I kind of knew who Killmonger was, but it was kind of weird because like the Avengers are trying to figure out whether they need to arrest Killmonger, but like the Wasp is like, do we really need to make an enemy of this guy? I'm like, didn't he just kick the crap out of one of your best friends? One of your teammates?
You know, that's the one kind of problem that I do have sometimes with certain periods in Marvel is that they don't really write a lot of the women characters well at certain points.
Yeah.
Wishy-washy and weak-willed, and
it's not even the women. It like depends who writes a book, because like one writer could have characters like teammates really close, and then the next one it's like, oh, I barely know the Black Panther. It's like, what?
Well, I mean, same thing happened when we had all those Justice League books back during, you know, right at the end towards near Convergence and all that stuff. We had like 3 Justice League books, and none of them were like consistent. You know, that's why you need an editor, you know, over these characters, and they have that now, but sometimes you wonder still.
Continuity.
Have a Congress.
Oh, this is why I didn't pick up the second part in Black Panther, because Triathlon disappeared, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Nobody cares. No. Spoiler alert, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. I don't think anyone ever clamored for Triathlon, even if we said, hey.
Has anybody ever clamored for Captain Marvel, Philip? I'm sure there's somebody that loves him.
Fight me, nerds!
Come on, I have to do it. Charlie's not here, so I had to do it.
That's all right. At least on Super Connectivity, I felt a free space to talk about this week's Scarlet Spider comic book.
Ooh, look at you.
Another
shameless pander.
Lilith wouldn't be there to mock me.
Did you have a favorite panel, or?
Well, you know, I like the splash pages, but probably him threatening the puppet. I was like, oh, good. Maybe there's some good humor in this issue when I saw that. Good humor.
And it was.
And the whole secret of who's Titania, because spoiler alert, they didn't reveal with this issue, but it was an imposter.
Aren't the first ones always? It's kind of like that Blade arc, remember, where he was running around as somebody else, and they're like, oh, it was Blade the whole time. Dude, I miss the Blade comic books. I really do.
And then it's just like, it got weird because like Deadpool's fighting like fake Black Panther, and him and Killmonger are like, oh, nice form. It's like, hey.
The art was great, though, I will say. Colors were really punchy. I liked it. Crisp.
Oh, yeah. Jay Calafiore.
Sure.
Yeah, I think he was the regular artist on Deadpool at the time. Yeah, no, the art was good.
Now, don't act like it doesn't dip in quality every now and then.
No. But I mean, I had no problem with this artist at this time. No. and then nobody knows which giant character it is. It's like, oh, Clinton Barton's back. It's like, no, it's Hank Pym.
No, I was gonna say no.
Giant
man
Man
can't get that lucky.
Oh, Giant Man. No, it's gone. Call myself Goliath.
The other Goliath, not the black Goliath.
That's what I was thinking the other night. At least Black Panther's name makes sense because he does wear like an all black like suit or like a dark blue or black, whatever. So if you wear like, I don't care what your skin color is, if you wear a black costume, you can call yourself Black something. But
he just likes cats, man. He's just really into cats. Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm itching to come back to this part of Deadpool anytime soon. Like, I'm having fun and like the team up books and stuff. But then it's another, what was it, volume 3, where it was like they were getting ready to kill him around the character off at this time or something. I forget.
Deadpool?
It's like Deadpool volume 3, number 44. I accidentally might have read the wrong one, and that's why I had to double check.
Maybe. I mean, it's all, it depends.
There's a lot of Deadpool books, bro.
Like when Deadpool starts to get happy, like eventually it's always like, oh, he's either dying or like life kicks him in the nads, and it's just like
exactly just the way I like it. Can't have a happy hero. That's why I like Batman. He's brooding and crazy, just like Deadpool.
Like I'm sure you didn't read Despicable Deadpool this week, did you?
No, I'm not really into the Despicable Deadpool.
294, and yeah, I mean he finally takes out Madcap, but it still doesn't work out for Deadpool because things are going dark.
I don't. Okay, so the reason why I'm not into Despicable Deadpool, like I really, really hate the Despicable Me franchise, and anything that makes me think of that repulses me. I don't have children, so it's no need for me to ever see that movie. And I hate Steve Carell too. Fight me, nerds! Fight me! So it's just kind of like everything about that franchise just annoys me.
There are good things about that movie. I'm not saying, adults going to keep adults' attention for like every second of the movie, but I mean, you'd be surprised some of the humor.
There's like 4 movies and there only needed to be 1. That's all.
What?
I get that was their only like little animated franchise and they're holding on to it for dear life.
Well, there's 3 with Steve Carell's character, and then
they have like a little Minions mini.
Yeah,
movie.
There's a Minions movie. Yeah. But he's not in that one. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the Minions are great.
I mean, I have a Minion stuffed animal because I got it out of it. He wanted out of a thing, and I was like, oh my god, it would be that one. but so no, like I just have an aversion to anything that has the word despicable in it. So
I told you I wanted the stuffed Aquaman
with the seahorse wrapped around him. I gotta find me one of those.
Oh my god, I just hear Raj's voice on Big Bang Theory. Dude, Aquaman sucks.
I know. Made me mad. I had to write a letter to CBS. It said, don't be a speciesist. Atlanteans are cool, man.
Oh Lord, you're just like Sheldon Cooper. Why did you cancel Alphas?
Me and Ricky from Primatech Files are still bitter about it. We are still bitter. Anywho, great issue. I really enjoy Christopher. So, like I was gushing about him the last episode, which is probably why you like, hey, let's talk about this. Mm-hmm. We gotta get into some of his arc, man. And we were gonna get into what's her faces eventually too. We should review the first Domino book when it comes out.
Okay.
I'll give it 1 issue.
Pander!
Yes. Maybe we'll get a retweet.
That could be like our series in the series, another episode in our pandering series.
This is like 5, so why not?
Our ongoing pandering series.
Just a mess. We'll work for chimichangas, man, at this point. But no, I give it a solid B+.
Yes, it was fun. I mean, can't take it too seriously, but I mean, it's Deadpool, so.
When Avengers show up though, I feel like the gravitas level does kind of just automatically go up unless it's like Great Lakes Avengers or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this was always kind of like, it's just like, that's not what I read Deadpool for. I read it for the funnies and the mile a minute references, and killing things and.
Well, it gets kind of weird because it's like Black Panther's a serious book and Deadpool's usually not a serious book, so it's like kind of mixing the two is like.
It's a little chocolate in the peanut butter, if you will.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Totally unintentional. Yeah, I had fun with this issue. You guys should go pick it up. If you enjoy the Black Panther movie and you like Deadpool, it's a good blending of the two.
And like we said, it's Killmonger, so I mean, there's a ton of Black Panther stuff floating out there. But if you want to look up, if you want to read something with Michael B. Jordan's character, there you go. There's an issue right there.
Now they're gonna bring back Killmonger's gonna get his own like mini series watch. He's gonna look like Michael B. Jordan. Marvel, don't disappoint me.
I wonder if like World of Wakanda and everything's gonna come back now. Now that the movie's out again, and
they're gonna do like backup stories. They're gonna bring them back with a vengeance. I mean, because I don't. That's the thing about Black Panther, though. For me, like, I can't read a whole issue. I'm just like, I need like a backup or something, because like it's like it has like this weird like depressing angle to Black Panther in a lot of the stories.
You mean the current run or just any Black Panther?
The old stuff. I haven't really read any of the current stuff.
Okay.
Except for like the 2006 range. I read some of that. That was okay, but
what are you talking about? Like the jungle action we were talking about?
Yeah. That's like kind of heavy.
It's like depressing and dark and stuff.
Yeah.
I was thinking about trying to find that like in reprints or something, or they have like those essential.
They should be reprinting them any day now.
I'm sure. I think they probably did in like one of those essential Marvels or whatever. But
yeah, they do actually have that already, but it was on Amazon, but it was out of stock. I was looking for it.
I was gonna go get it, but now you're like, oh, it's all depressing and dark.
I mean, it's dark. I mean, it's like, if you know anything about how Marvel was back then, it was definitely a drastic change in tone.
Like that 70s stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they were really, it's what the kids would call being a social justice warrior at that point. Like they were really kind of honing in on that whole thing. So I was just like, oh, okay.
So social justice.
I mean, it's a good, and like I said, it's known for being canonically Marvel's first graphic novel. So it's tons of reasons you should get it and read it. It's a great little nugget of Marvel history.
So social justice warriors of the time, and Johnny Blaze selling his soul to the devil, and
that Johnny.
I know. I'll save my stepfather. I'll sell my soul to the devil. Oh, I know you're not a big Marvel reader for like the current stuff, but are you gonna read Damnation? I think issue 1 comes out this week. Coming up.
It didn't pique my interest, but if you say it's good,
well, I'll give it a read and report to the rest of you.
Okay.
Because it seems like it's a ton of people, like Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange. I think I even saw Moon Knight, Scarlet. Of course, it's in Vegas, so Scarlet Spider's in there.
Oh, well, if it's in Vegas.
I mentioned Scarlet Spider. Take a drink. Yeah.
Okay, maybe. That's always an interesting setting, and that's like a really hodgepodge of characters.
And you said you read like old school Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Did you read like 80s Spider-Man?
Mid 80s.
Oh. Well, through the fun of like cloning from the Clone Conspiracy a couple months back, did you happen to see the spoilers of who kind of got brought back in Amazing Spider-Man Annual this week?
No, I haven't been on Twitter all week, except for the retweet and quote stuff.
You want to know?
Yes.
Ned Leeds.
Shut up. Why? What are their plans for this character? I want to know.
I don't know.
That's so random, right?
He's basically giving Betty tips on like a big story he was working on before he died.
Nobody stays dead.
It's true. They brought Bucky back. Nothing is secret.
Well, they had to bring Bucky back.
Oh yeah, because I think it was around the same time they brought Jason Todd back.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh yeah? Well, we'll do you one better.
We even put him in the suit for a while.
What?
I think that was in response to Dick Grayson being Batman.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but there's no way Bucky will ever be better than Cap, and I don't even like Cap. I'm just saying.
Well, you knew right from the start that was going to be a temporary thing.
Just saying, like.
I know.
And Falcon's not a good Cap either. Fight me, nerds. Fight me.
Well, no matter how hard Charlie tried to argue it, I was like, that wasn't going to be permanent either.
Yeah. Well, I almost thought it was in their effort for diversity. Like, I can almost see them doing that.
I'm like, even if the last year
is not they make him like Dark Cap. Cap America instead of Captain America, just Cap America.
That's at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter.
I don't care. I don't care about the character of Captain America. Nothing has the MCU has made me care less about Captain America. Okay?
At Lilith Hellfire. That's at Lilith Hellfire. 2 H's in the middle for hey, I don't care.
Mm-hmm. It's true. So I guess that's enough random nonsense. Cause like I don't know. I feel good. I'm happy. Can you tell? Good issue. Gonna lead into the Newcastle where I can just eviscerate certain things.
Maybe she's had a few drinks already.
No, I haven't. After.
That's true too. Like
maybe during the Arrow rewatch, maybe.
That's darn Felicity.
Matt Ryan didn't take his shirt off.
Oh, good lord. And your boyfriend's like, I can hear you. I don't care.
Yeah.
You nerd. All right. So are we getting out of here?
Shameless plugs.
All right. If you want to suggest a review for us, if you have any comments about stuff we do review, if you want to discuss capes and lunatic sidekicks, which if you're listening to this on the podcast, you must have discovered our second podcast for all our review stuff with Wade's World, Newcastle Crew, Charlie Esser's Netflix. The title's always changing depending on the show. And our new Who podcast, The Watchmen, with me and Tyler.
Yay!
All right. So, but if you want to discuss Wade's World or any Marvel book we should review, Wade's World Pod at gmail.com, facebook.com/Wade's World Podcast, at Wade's World Pod on Twitter, and the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Lilith, where can people argue Captain America with you?
All right, nerds, if you want to fight me, at Lil Hellfire. I guess I'm only live tweeting Black Lightning because that's the only thing that's on now. That and the Olympics and figure skating's over with. So,
although she did live tweet the Legends of Tomorrow with John Constantine. So,
Legends is Legends gone for a while?
No, it's still on. That's what I'm saying. But with that and the whole Supergirl situation, they said there's going to be something new every Monday until like June.
I might give the next episode a live tweet. But Mondays, man, I don't know. That's a tough spot. It really is. Maybe. But I'll try. Maybe I'll try. But I'm definitely live tweeting Black Lightning. So join me for all my other random nonsense at Adventures in FG on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram at Adventures in FG. And just want to remind you guys to swing by SouthgateMediaGroup.com. Click on some of our affiliate links to help keep this podcast network afloat because we have a lot of content and broadband ain't cheap.
That's right. Some of us eat up more broadband than others.
And Phil,
you so much because this has been the Wade's World podcast. Another quality product from the Capes and Lunatics. Until next time, watch whose kitty you pet. Not like that, you freebird. Although you should watch.
It is Wade's World.
You should watch. You should watch out for that too.
Phrasing.
Boob windows, long boxes. Don't pet someone else's kitty. You will be killmongered. Go out and see Black Panther already. Kill some time before our Lord and Savior comes back to this screen. We love you, Ryan Reynolds.